set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from Nashville. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a second-round pick back in April's draft.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
Well, that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
2nd and 14. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And see, when you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt. Now in year number 6.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's got room.
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
He's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
He's brought down by Layatu Latu. It's a pickup of 3.
On the ground, Mullins.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 24. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run here with Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's more. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
It's a gain of 2. And the Colts, 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
37. Let's go for a Colts. 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he stopped immediately there. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitch, complete. It's Warren. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here. Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give, right side, Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy now to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
It's 4th down.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
3rd and 3.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
Tennessee offense set to go again. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. The Titans on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Titans a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And this is going to be a Titans first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
12 yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Recovered by the Colts.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yes,
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And the Colts have taken the lead.
So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and is showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
We're just shy of midfield. Here's second down at a yard. They'll run. Mullins.
And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Gain of 26 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
It's complete to Brown, right side. The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
A handoff. Swift running to the left.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Purdy.
Over the middle, it's complete.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Colts 5-yard line.
They'll go with Mullins.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level.
And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw.
This taken in by Downs.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change in possession here on the punt.
The Titans offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got him in. It's Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
In motion, the tight end.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent minutes. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's battled up again at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
and able to get this out to the 25. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
He's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Purdy looking to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here's Purdy.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Purdy.
37-yard line.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. A saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Colts going to take over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Second down and 4.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And they will begin in field goal range already as they search for a potential score.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Purdy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Purdy.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the... Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
3rd down and 10. Purdy from the gun.
This will be caught by Brown.
And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I don't don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
At the 36-yard line.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Purdy. That's to the tight end, Helm. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 15. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This pass left side to Downs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 31.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results
on now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The visitors' offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
At the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 109 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
That's another Colts 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. because remember last drive they went 3 and out.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They're set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's to Warren, his tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Again, it's Taylor.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Titans' 22-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Now the extra point.
And the lead is up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another Titans first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Swift, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away.
Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
They'll look to throw here.
That's caught right side. It's Warren.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
36 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Titan football.
They go play action here. Purdy.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Indy set to go on offense once more.
Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. It's a quarterback sneak. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And some room to run now. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll go down at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Now a give to Taylor. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's a give to the fullback. That's Johnson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, there was a trust factor in that call. Turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the first down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now the Titans down by 10. 70 seconds remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Purdy. And that's complete to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
Here comes 2nd down. Purdy to throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To throw is Purdy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync.
So for Indianapolis, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for our entire crew, along